Hey.
Are your allergies bad?
Yeah, I think so.
My throat's fucked up.
Although, a lot of people, I'm gonna go over here because a lot of people are fucking sick
Really?
as balls.
I
Sick
can't
as
tell
balls.
if I'm sick or just have allergies. I'm at like a 30% threshold, and it's not getting worse. And I've been here for a few days.
Justine was a little sick, but a lot of people that I know from the restaurant, were like fucking deathly ill. Like, oh my God, I haven't been this sick in fucking years.
That's what happened to me in February. I didn't get out of my bed for 36 hours.
I had one of those. Do you feel like you're getting sick more often?
No, not really.
I feel like I used to only get sick like maybe once a year. And now I feel like I'm sick like 2 or 3 times a year.
I mean, it's just dusty out here. I feel like it's easier to like get,
Polluted.
I think it's easier to get like sinus infections and things out here.
Are you talking to the right side of the microphone? You're coming in kind of quiet.
Hello.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. I'll just let you make it loud.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess it's just dusty. But, I mean, I don't really have horrible allergies. Except for pollen.
But it's not the allergies. It's that, like, when you get shit up in your sinuses, it can get infected, and that's what can get you sick.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm convinced that Griffith Park is, like, fucking poisoned. I'm convinced
I know.
the soil is poison.
I don't know why you have this experience.
Dude, so...
Do you keep going to the same place at Griffith Park?
Yes.
Well, maybe switch it up a little bit.
Well, there's a lot of people at that spot. All right, so... One time, Justine, my girlfriend, went to the Griffith Park to meet up with some friends. And she comes home. She was in the house. And then I come home. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck is that smell? It smelled like kind of like a dog kennel. And then kind of like metallic. And I was like, oh my God, it smells so fucking bad in here. I thought it was the dog because our dog was having really bad separation anxiety. I thought she was just like nervous oozing or something.
Letting her all of her fucking nasty pheromones out everywhere.
I do think that's part of it because the dog does smell like that. I think she's just like extra
fishy.
Extra. It's not fishy. It's not fishy. It's like dog kennel. I don't know how to describe it.
It smells like tuna fish.
So Justine comes home from the park. I'm like, oh my God, the whole house smells like this shit. And then it's on her shoes. It's mostly on her shoes. I was like, dude, your shoes fucking reek. And it was in the house for like 2 days. And it finally subsided. And I was like, it must be the dog. Or it must be the dog that shit. Because there was a dog there that she was playing with. Wheezy. Who's TikTok famous, by the way.
I know of Wheezy.
Anyway, we'll get to Wheezy. So I was like, it must have been the dog. Like rubbing up on you. Drooling on you. Putting a bunch of pheromones on your shoes or some shit. Then we went back to the same fucking park. Now, granted, Wheezy was there. But, so maybe it is Wheezy.
What about the Easter potluck?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh. Okay.
It was after the Easter potluck. I was like, dude, there's that fucking smell again. I'm convinced it's Griffith Park. And then I thought about this whole, theory. I was like, what if it is contaminated and they're just keeping it a secret? Millions of people visit that park a year. White Monster, everybody. You know what I used to think too? I also used to think that LA's water was contaminated.
With what?
Crude oil.
What?
Crude oil. Because, like the tar pits?
Yeah.
When I first moved here, I used to get like sick. And I was always like, dude, like my fucking stomach, like
oil in the water.
Dude, I swear to God, my farts and shits smelled like fucking crude oil sometimes. And I was like, this is bad, dude. Like,
wouldn't you relate that to maybe the oil in the food?
Well, later I realized that maybe it was because I discovered street tacos when I moved here. And I ate street tacos like every day.
Yeah.
So that's definitely part of it. Yeah, I was like, oh man, I have all these stomach issues. Like, it's something out here. And then I realized that I have the worst fucking diet on the planet, and I eat nothing but processed garbage or food not checked by the health department.
Yeah,
Which to be fair is the greatest kind of food.
it is.
Do they have? No, they have like street vendors. They have like licenses and
No.
stuff. Oh,
Of course not.
all right.
Some of them. I saw when we were walking before the show at Gold Diggers. There was a street vendor
With like an A on it.
that
for-
had no. They had a DoorDash tablet at the
That's-
taco tent.
That's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
That's pretty cool. All right, what do we think about the Cocos and the robots?
Oh, fuck those things.
All right, so I've been on your train.
Get them out of here.
I've been on the delivery robot train.
We don't need anything else taking up space in the fucking sidewalk. Those are
But-
for people to walk. They're not for
But-
scooters. They're not for bikes. They're not for fucking robots.
What is it about Lime scooters that makes homeless people so angry? Like, how many times a week do you see a homeless person like throwing Lime scooters or like destroying a Lime scooter?
I pushed one over the other day.
A homeless person?
Oh, a fucking Lime scooter. Jesus. Oh, boy. Hello?
Can you see if we're recording?
We are.
No, on the camera.
Yes.
Am I loud enough or do I need to be turned up?
You're fine.
Yep.
I just had to adjust myself a little bit.
Probably getting a lot of plosives there, buddy.
It's okay.
Are we just gonna we use this microphone as like a placeholder?
Yeah. I'm going to get mine out of my car. Ladies and gentlemen, my car is full of nonsense right now.
Full of
But-
bees.
My sister was out of town for a little while. And
Oh, yeah,
she
she's back
moved-
now.
Yeah, she moved out of her apartment, and I was storing a bunch of her stuff here, so I didn't have room for my own things in my own car. Now I do. And I'll be back to a regular microphone that matches David's regular. So,
So you pushed over a homeless person.
no. No, I did not. Just a scooter. I did.
No, wait, hold on. The robots. If you think about it, there's not a ton. They started to appear in my neighborhood. Like I looked
Wow.
out my window and I just saw one like going across the thing. Now, two things. Number one, to think about that, like I know it's kind of silly. It's like, oh, fucking these robots delivering food. It's such a they're silly, right? And like homeless people are knocking them over and shit like that. It's kind of crazy. Like that is such a futuristic like concept.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like in 2002, if you're like, people would probably believe it, but like, there's literal robots.
The drone package delivery is coming, dude. I mean, it already is in some places.
Now that being said, it's AI that does those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jake thought it was people.
So the way it
Jake
works,
thought it was.
I just had this conversation with Jake too, because he brought up that you guys had the conversation as well. It is and it isn't. They drive themselves, but if they get confused, which happens quite frequently, because we're still kind of in an early stage of it being a thing. For those of you that don't live in a major city, mostly
you
in
move
just
over?
Los Angeles,
I don't really want you near me. No, it's just for the framing.
we have these fucking stupid square trash can bucket robots that deliver our fucking junk food to our gullets.
They're
for us.
kind of cute.
No, they're not. And I resent the fact that they put fake fucking eyeballs on them so that they can convince you that they're cute. They're
They
not fucking
ask
cute.
for help.
They're
They go,
fucking-
help me,
they're
because they
fucking-
can't fucking get out of a corner.
They're rolling fucking trash cans.
They are.
And they get in my fucking way. So, what was my fucking point? Oh, yeah, I was just telling the folks what they are. They're just fucking robots, and they put little fucking googly eyes on them to make you think that they're cute, and each one has a name, and it's always like, it's never something, it's not just John. It's always like,
there's like Sarah.
it's like, I always see like Cecilia, or like,
What's wrong with Cecilia?
it's just, they're always like extra.
What? What's wrong with Cecilia?
They're always like extra names, you know?
Cecilia's not that extra.
Or it's like,
I've seen one named David.
or it's like Gerard. You know?
Gerard the robot.
It's
Gerard the trash can delivery robot.
I fucking hate these things, man. Like,
Why do
you're
you-
just making everything even more congested.
No, they move with a purpose. I have, because they move faster than people.
Not when they cross streets,
They wait longer, but when they're motoring, they're motoring.
but also it's like they can't like bob and weave. They have to like, if they see people, they have to stop dead center.
Well, you see them like in Hollywood where there's a lot of foot traffic. Like I'm over in Glendale and I saw one rip past my fucking window.
Yeah.
Like they kind of cook.
Yeah, sure. I would like it better if they just put food in Waymos and you just had to go out to the car and get it out of a self-driving car. But I don't like it congesting areas where humans are supposed to be.
But humans drive cars.
Yeah, but that's already fucked. That's
No,
already fucked anyways.
no. First off, Waymos are crazy.
They are crazy.
How soon until there's a story about somebody masturbating in a Waymo? If there isn't already. Let's look that up. Waymos are self-driving cars.
While you're looking that up, I'll continue explaining.
Man masturbates in Waymo self-driving car. San Franciscans? People from San Francisco are having sex in robot taxis.
That makes sense.
And nobody is talking about it. San Francisco.
Of course they are.
Man jumps on a Waymo in SF, blows kisses to passerbyers.
Okay, so we're getting close. Anyway, the way that the little fucking trash can robots work, the Uber Eats fucking robots, is that there is a person that supervises them, but they don't control them unless they get stuck in a situation where they don't know what the fuck.
And then
to
they
do.
remote take over.
And then they remote take over. It's like one person watches over like 25 of them at a time.
Dude, could you imagine if you had that job, or your friend had that job? Like, let's say you had that job, and you worked remotely from your desk, and I came over, and you're like, all right, like watch the robots. Like, I gotta go take a shit. I would take over, and the first thing I would do was start running into people.
I feel like it would be really fun if there was an intercom system and you could talk through the robot. And if you were a really disgruntled employee and you could like heckle people, pick fights with people, you know?
Yeah.
Like, hey buddy, fuck you. Get the fuck out of my way.
Hey buddy. Eyes up, pal.
Watch where you're going.
Yeah.
Who taught you how to walk?
It's such a crazy concept. Like, there's legitimate fucking robots delivering our food.
Yeah.
And self-driving cars. We're living in the future.
I've never been a delivery guy. Like, not like I've never done it as an occupation. I have never been one that uses delivery as a whole.
Yeah.
Like, I like to go and get the shit that I need anyways. I don't like paying
You're inefficient is what you're saying.
I don't like paying extra money for delivery. It's just not, So
I don't do it that often
day.
either. But I'm not going to lie to you. Once I saw them in my neighborhood, I got fucking stoked. I'm not going to lie.
Why?
If I don't order food either, but if I order food and Jonathan, the trash can delivery robot, pulls up, I'm going to be hyped.
You know what's fucking annoying about those things too?
What?
What's not efficient about them?
What?
The act of you having to do, as a person that's working at a restaurant, you have to take the order. You don't just leave it on the shelf for a DoorDash driver to come and pick it up. You have to go take that order outside the restaurant and unlock, like type in a code, unlock the robot, put the shit in there.
I'm not going to lie to you, Karl.
That's fucking stupid.
It takes 30 fucking seconds.
Yeah, but if you're in a busy fucking restaurant and you have to stop what you're doing to go out and figure out how to unlock a fucking robot,
I'll tell you what those
That's
robots don't
dumb
do.
as shit.
I'll tell you what those robots don't do. As somebody who works at a restaurant that occasionally has to do to-go orders, those robots don't come up to me when I'm obviously busy shoving a fucking phone in my face trying to show me the name for the order. And I'm like, dude, it's coming.
yeah,
They're making it.
I don't like it.
If you're a delivery driver and you go to some poor bastard if you're at a restaurant and there's like servers, let me tell you what, if I'm talking to a table, I don't want to talk to you about your fucking delivery. You're not tipping me.
I don't understand why. I mean, I definitely have that experience all the fucking time, and I don't understand what happened when they took the job that made them decide that they forgot how to be fucking human beings.
I don't know.
But yeah, you're right. Their attitude is insane.
Yeah.
DoorDash drivers.
And those fucking Coco robots, they don't fucking do that. They're not shoving a phone in my face.
They just stand there helplessly with their alarm going off until you fucking go and help them. Yeah. On delivery. Fucking Cecilia's here.
Yeah.
Let me just go fucking. Let's just close the window at Mad Lab and I'll go outside and type in the fucking PIN number and put one fucking hot coffee in there so it can get delivered in 25 minutes, ice fucking cold.
Wait. When you put it in there, is there like cup holders?
Yeah, there's
cup holders in there?
holders in each corner, and there's like a little shelf in case you need to like double stack things.
Damn.
I'd say that it could probably do like, say you're like one person, it could do like 3 to 4 one person like combos at any given restaurant. So
3 to 4 one-person combos.
Like if you had like
an entree, a side, and a beverage.
Yeah.
You do 3 or 4 of those?
Yeah, in there once for sure. But I don't know. I don't think it would.
That's a lot of space.
I don't think it would though, because it's like you have to trust that the first person doesn't just take all 4 meals. So it probably.
Yeah, but if you're ordering for your family.
Yeah. Fair point.
How far do you think they go?
As far as it takes.
Because it's got to be like within kind of walking distance.
Yeah, right? You couldn't like send one of those things on like.
I don't see any. I don't see Cecilia on the 405. Man, so fucking funny.
It would be crazy if they like upgraded them to be like on like they're like motorcycles.
Yeah.
Essentially, and they can just go up to like 90 miles per hour. Waymos are getting smart.
Have you been in a Waymo yet?
No, but I watched a Waymo, no driver, gun a left turn when it saw just a big enough gap.
Really?
Yeah. They were like, oh, I can make it.
Oh my God.
I saw a Waymo like gun it. I was like, that's crazy, dude. They're driving like real human beings. They're like judging distances. And they're like, I think I can make this.
Damn. Is it Waymo's like its own thing, right?
Yeah, but there's a new company that I've been seeing testers driving around, and it's like got the same thing with like the spinning cameras everywhere, and they have like this. I'm curious what the technology is, because they're painted with like this weird like sort of gridded, almost like digital camouflage, and I think the whole car has some sort of like a code recognizable paint job on it for other cars to see it, or like a satellite or something like that. Like it seems like it's a very specific pattern, but they're like bigger minivan-esque cars, and they're all electric, and I've been seeing them getting driven around, because I remember, I don't know, earlier this year, whenever I saw a Waymo, they almost always had people in them because they were just getting sent out on drives to fill the robots with data.
Oh.
They were teaching them
how to take over our jobs.
Yeah.
Man, this is the second podcast in a row we've talked about AI.
What else is there to talk about?
That's the only thing there is.
You want to talk about creatine?
Yeah. Do you take creatine?
No. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not consistent enough with anything else in my life. There's no reason to just take creatine.
You should not take creatine.
Yeah. Like, I am getting back into working out. I've gone on a couple runs.
Yeah? You're preparing for a marathon.
I am.
Hey, remember that half marathon you were supposed to run on my birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd that go? Karl didn't run 18 miles. He drank 18 beers.
I did. But yeah, I don't know. I've been running at the Hollywood Lake Hollywood Reservoir. It's nice.
Lake Hollywood? Yeah. Where's that?
Up in the hills.
Hollywood?
It's like just right up there.
Is it ugly?
Hills. No, it's actually really nice. The actual path isn't beautiful because it's like the land is DWP land and the whole lake is fenced in. So, bless you. So, but there's lots of like evergreen trees, and the lake is really nice. You know the dam that you can go to in Grand Theft Auto 5
Damn.
up in the hills?
Yeah, maybe.
That's
I have no idea.
It's that.
Are you excited for GTA 6?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen everyone freaking out about jiggle mechanics?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have a customer at Mad Lab that worked on the game. And
Oh,
he's,
really?
like, so stoked about it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's been cool. That's cool. What can you explain to me? Actually,
Only one more year of we got this before GTA 6 jokes, and then it's over.
is it 2026 it's coming out? Or the end of
1 year from right now.
It's coming out
and-
1 year from today.
Not today. It's the end of May, like May 20.
I thought it was supposed to be at the end of 2025.
May 21st. Something
Wouldn't that
like
be awesome if they secret dropped? They're like May 2026, and then November 2025 comes, and they're like, boom, here you go. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
That's going to be a interesting day, the day Grand Theft Auto 6 drops.
No one's going to work.
No.
No one's going to work.
It's such
You got to remember, because it's the entire like modern day workforce is made up of kids who grew up playing those games.
Yes.
So the day that comes out, no one's
Everybody's interested in it too.
Yeah.
Like, no kid is going to school.
They should just shut down schools because all the teachers. I'm a teacher. I would like to play that game.
If it doesn't come out on a Friday, that whole work week is gonna be fucked.
That's sick, though. That's sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be such a fun game. I'm excited.
Are there other games that are coming out that people are excited for?
No. Not
Do you
like
even
that.
have an Xbox anymore?
It's in the closet.
I haven't touched my PlayStation.
I know. I tried to play Call of Duty at your house the other day when I was there with Taha and Jake.
Yeah.
And it needed like a 50 fucking gigabyte update.
I haven't touched it in months.
And then I was like, I guess I'll play Rocket League. And I was like, no, fuck Rocket League. I don't want to play Rocket League. I want to play Call of Duty.
Yeah. I've been having an urge to play Last of Us 2. Dude, everyone needs to shut the fuck up about Ellie
Yeah.
in
Bella Ramsey.
Yeah, Belle Ramsey. Did we
Yeah.
talk about this? I feel like I
No,
remember.
we've never talked about it.
You fucking assholes. Shut up and leave that girl alone. Everyone's calling her Thomas the Tank Engine, which is
And
fucking
and
hilarious.
Buzz Lightyear.
And Buzz Lightyear.
It is.
But it's real. Come on.
I mean, listen. It's an objectively insane burn, but it's still like she's still a great actor. Like,
That's the
she's a
thing.
really
Okay.
good actor.
That's the thing that pisses me off. Everyone's like, she's fucking killing it as playing Ellie. I played the first game, and I think that she does an amazing job playing the character. Now,
Hey, I want to preface this with I'm not all the way caught up in season 2 just yet. Still haven't seen episode
fine.
2 or 3.
I won't give any specifics. There's a couple things that happened in the last episode, and I've seen some side-by-sides, and people are calling it the chopped of us. Like it's chopped, like it's fucked,
Yeah.
right? And they're doing like a side-by-side, like Ellie's reaction to this in the show, Ellie's reaction to this in the game, and it's like back and forth. And people are like shitting on Belle Ramsey for that. And it's like, it's not.
She didn't make that fucking decision.
Yeah, she's not a fucking writer.
I will say the one thing that
Who's the other girl who plays Dina?
I don't know what her name is. Why?
Everyone's like, I keep seeing these things about like, obviously everyone's making fun of the way Bella Ramsey looks, and then they're lumping in that Dina girl as well. And
neither of them look like the fucking 3D models from the game, but they don't need to. That's not the fucking point. If you get people that look exactly like the people in the game, you're limiting yourself to the best possible actor, which is what you need. And I also want to say that, like, Ellie in the second game, she's supposed to be more of like a badass. She's obviously, you play as her instead of Joel, right? And like, you're playing she has the job of acting like a protagonist in an action-packed video game. It's gonna be a little fucking cringy and corny. Go ahead. So like the dialogue being a little bit weird and shit like that. Like
It's a fucking video game character.
Now there is one thing there, and Bella Ramsey even addressed this and admitted that this was a difficult thing for her, but she just had to like commit to it and get over it. Is that like Ellie gets kind of like jacked in the second game, and she's like a lot taller. And, like, Bella Ramsey just doesn't have that body type. Like,
Well, also, Bella Ramsey is an adult, and she played a kid in the last one. That's why they casted her.
Yeah.
So, like, she has, like, a kind of like a kid look.
Yeah. She's good. And she does the character as much justice as she's able to with the changes that they've done.
Everyone is, like, just shitting. They're just straight up calling Bella Ramsey ugly, right? And they're calling her Buzz Lightyear. And they're calling her Thomas the Train. And then, but the thing about the Dina, whoever plays Dina, they're like lumping her in. They're like, yeah, she's ugly too. And then, like, first off, I don't really think Bella Ramsey's like repulsive. And then, like, the Dina girl, she is fucking beautiful. Yeah. And everyone's like, fucking ugly bitches. And like, and then they'll cherry pick these like
they
fucking
just, like they want to comparing. Comparing a real life human being to and saying that she's less hot than the fake 3D modeled counterpart that was also probably generated by some incel fucking nerd as well is crazy. It's crazy.
It's funny though. It's funny. Anyway, I like The Last of Us. I think it's been good. I think the writing really went downhill.
That was my qualm with the first 2 episodes as well.
I haven't played the second game, so I mean, people have been saying that they're just not following the games as close. I played the first game. They didn't follow the first game exactly. They embellished a few stories in the first season.
My guy Bill. Oh.
The gay guys?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bill and Frank. Frank and Bill. Oh my god.
What a heart jerker of an episode.
Wow.
You know, my dad.
Crazy.
My dad watched The Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
And I forget what I said.
What did he say?
I said I was texting back and forth, and I was like busting his balls, and you know Brad, he's probably watching this. He's like a man, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Don't do that to me right now. I just watched the gay episode of Last of Us. I'm sensitive right now."
That's so fucking funny. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, dude, that episode fucking got everybody. Did you ever watch Severance? Did you start it?
Nope.
Damn. All right, we won't get into it then. But
is it that good?
Yes.
It's that good.
Yes, dude, it's so good. Oh.
Yeah, but that seems like one of those shows that everyone's obsessed with that I would like be like, eh. You know, like one of those things that everybody gets so fucking on about, and then I like Saltburn.
No.
I thought Saltburn was
nothing about because Saltburn was just like
I'm just talking about the cultural significance of it, where everyone was like
pretty and it was sensationalized, right?
I feel like that's what's happening here.
No. If anything, there's nothing aesthetically pleasing about Severance.
I heard the opposite. I heard it was shot gorgeously.
It is, but it's not aesthetically pleasing. It's actually supposed to be fucking depressing as shit. But it's really cool. Dude, it's awesome. It's really good.
All right. I got to get going soon. Let's do some music suggestions before we wrap this up. What? You have anything else you want to say?
No, we can do music suggestions.
What you got? What do you got for me?
I was gonna I'm not gonna open up a whole can of worms. It's fine. I had a thing I wanted. We'll do it next time.
Go ahead.
No,
you're not gonna do it next time. You're not gonna remember.
I will.
You're not going to.
I will. No, I thought about this earlier this week. It's a topic that I'll save.
We can hit it. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. We're already far in.
All right. It's a big one to dissect.
It's a fun thing that will lead to many other things.
All right. Stay tuned next week for Karl's big reveal. Man, is it going to be
It's not that big of a reveal. It's just
a
an interesting conversation.
big conversation coming from
I was
Karl.
going to bring it up when you mentioned getting sick more often. And
Here comes Karl. He's got opinions on seed oils and Red 40. All right, my music suggestions. I'm gonna start.
Which Viagra Boys or LCD Sound System album do I want
today? Might have talked about this guy before. You probably know of him. If you don't know of him, you will now. His name is Tyler Childers. Tyler Childers is a folk country artist, more on the folk side.
I'm almost positive I did Tyler Childers as a music suggestion before.
Well, now I'm giving it to you again.
The 2018 record?
The live record?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here it comes again. Tyler Childers live on Red Barn Radio. The live album is better than the recorded stuff. This one is mostly just like guitar. There's no drums on this record.
Banjo.
It's banjo, guitar, and some bass guitar. My personal favorite song.
And a fiddle every now and again, right?
With
Yeah, there's a
fiddle.
little fiddle.
Little fiddle in there.
fiddling.
Got a little fiddle in there. My personal favorite is gonna be White House Road. White House Road. The live version by Tyler Childers. It sounds like this. Some good old bluegrass style.
His voice is sick versus what he looks like was a little bit surprising for me. He's so clean cut.
Is he?
Yeah.
Not in his live videos. He's got a big old red beard. Straggly red beard. White House Road is great. Charleston Girl. I wish to God that I could help her out. So if you're looking for... Oh, there he's clean cut.
Yeah.
Well, that's because he's got millions of listeners now. Now he's got to clean himself up.
Yeah.
Because he's got a fucking shit.
Yeah, look at it. That's a little surprising.
When you kind of like going like this, and I couldn't really see it, he kind of looked like Tim Robinson for a second.
He does resemble the guy, yeah.
Charleston Girl, and then also Dead Man's Curve. Those are the first couple on the record. He's amazing. Bluegrass shit. And then there's one more that I wanted to say on the same vein. In the same vein. Yeah. Sorry, let me find it really quick. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Clark Sound, but it's Klark Sound. It's called Stocking Up.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh boy, something happened with her. Something happened. Hang on. All right, sorry about that. We had a technical.
That's my goddamn music suggestion.
What?
Men I Trust Forever Live Sessions Volume 2, specifically Fiero GT Live. It's just sick.
Oh, I just heard the song. All right, we're going to get a copyright strike.
It's like if Def Leppard never did any cocaine. They just were like grooving and fucking rocking. Uh-oh.
You know what I want to say about Mr. Joe Keery? He's put 3 albums out in the past 5 years.
Uh-huh.
Although they all sound like him, they're pretty different. Especially this last one, The Crux.
They're all, they definitely all.
And I was thinking about that. I was like, damn, like, I get excited when he comes out with a new record because I'm like, ooh, like, what's it going to be?
Mm-hmm.
And not shitting on Men I Trust by any means because I like Men I Trust a lot. But Parcels just put out like a new song, and I played it, and I was like, yep, like, this is Parcels.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, oh, we're just doing the same thing. Men I Trust, low-key, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a Men I Trust song. Also, my favorite band ever, Krungbin. My favorite record of all time in our top 10 records. We've done it. You guys can see it. Same shit. It's like, all right, oh, yeah, that's Krungbin. You know?
Yeah.
I think it's important for artists to
experiment.
Move forward, you know?
Yeah. he doesn't need his music to be wildly successful.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was booking festivals after his first record because he's fucking Joe Keery.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Steve from Stranger Things.
Yeah. So like he's such a superstar from that his music, he has complete creative freedom over it. He can use it as 100% self-expression, and it doesn't matter if it goes crazy or not. And it's awesome because now everybody's kind of watching him because End of Beginning went super fucking viral.
Mm-hmm.
And that was over a year after that record even came out. And, now it's like he's doing the whole festival circuit right now. And then Stranger Things is going to come out this summer.
That's coming out this summer?
I think so. It's just like it's all lined up very well for him. He has a very unique experience in making music, and it's done nothing but open up the door for him to be extremely creative. And not everybody...
Did you know Sabrina Carpenter was a Disney star?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Not everybody is that...
Did we talk about that?
...has that much freedom, and not everybody has the talent. But I'd say it's about 50-50 as to why people don't diversify as much. Men I Trust...
They've been around forever, though.
...is unfortunately kind of my least favorite example of it right now, to be honest.
What do you mean least favorite?
Well, they just put out an album like a month or two ago, and then they just put out another album like this past
Like,
week.
is your least favorite meaning like they're the biggest
just doing
offenders?
the same fucking thing over and over again, dude. It's I listen. Untourable album is going to be on my Spotify Wrapped. I guarantee it. Like I listen to it a lot. It's the only music I listen to that's not like crazy.
You think your boys and Viagra Boys are gonna change?
They kind of did. Like this new record isn't really super. It's not as rock like hard like riff rock. Like you don't like just. It doesn't ride as much.
We're due for the goats. Your boy Kevy.
Yeah.
Kevin Parker, Tame Impala. We're due, and Mac DeMarco. He's coming. He announced his record, right?
Yeah.
And a tour.
Yeah. Colin texted me the other day. He goes, "Yo, did you get Mac DeMarco tickets yet?" And I was like, "No." "Did you?" And he goes, "No, but you're buying them." And I was like, "Thanks for the reminder, Colin. Appreciate it."
All right. Goodbye, everybody. See you next week for Karl's big reveal.
No, stop.
Big,
I just
big,
wanted to have
big
one nice little
reveal.
conversation about something that I thought was interesting.
Something about getting sick? I don't know.
No,
He said
kind of.
something about RFK.
No.
He said something about, what was it, Wuhan, you said? When went the camera pause? Is that what you said? Something about that?
Yeah.
All right. See you next week.
China.